like this. Let it roll a minute. I don't know about the cabbage patch. Cabbage patch. What y'all know about the cabbage patch? Anyway, what's up? Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team. It's your guy G, the number one Cowboy fan. Have to coming at you live, direct, and correct with some Mo news. That's right, I said Mo news with Monday Night Mike Up. So right now, I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. At this time, let's give it up for Monday Night Mike Up. All right. Listen, I've been having technical difficulties, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all would not believe everything that's going on. It's been behind the scenes and doing creating content is sometimes it's everything is pleasant, everything is gravy, groovy. But when things happen, oh my gosh, things really happen. And if you're a content creator, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, So, hey, man, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Mike. We're here, and we're going to a couple of things to talk about, man. But before we do, you know what we always got to do. We got to give big shout out to all those that are part of this Cowboy Huddle channel, man. So let's give it up. Big thanks to the Cowboys on deck, so Cowboy Fan 365, Weeding Boys, 520 Boys, Queen of Honor by Cowboys Fan Club Mexico, Cowboys Fan Zone 24/7, Guadalajara, Hard Hitters, Lifestyle, One Star, One Family. These are groups and social media groups that actually support our channel. So we have to give it up for our supporters. Yeah, man. And also I gotta give a courtesy promotion to you guys who it is. There it is. Bet Us. Introducing Bet Us. Bet Us offers a wide range of betting activities from pro football and college football to NASCAR and horse racing. Bet Us offers wagers on the following: pro football, college football, Canadian and arena football leagues, men's college basketball, women's college basketball, baseball, hockey, golf, soccer, tennis, boxing, mixed martial arts, horse racing, and NASCAR. Wagers are also offered on hot topics such as headline news, pop culture, and political events. Some past proposition bets in Bet Us have been included were the Oscars, the Grammys, trial verdicts, and sports controversies. Yeah. So the link will be placed in the comments below. So make sure you place your bets today. So let's give it up to Bet Us. Yeah, man. So anyway, I'm hoping everything is going right, man, because I tell you, I've been having a problem with my camera. I won't know until this video is over. So y'all bear with me, man. I've called, I'm hardwiring into my computer and everything. And for whatever reason, I'm getting some other kind of messages and showing I've got a weak signal. And maybe y'all can help me. Maybe y'all had to prepare, but yeah, that's what's going on right now. But hey, man, listen. I'm not gonna keep you here long, but I just have to get on here. We saw well, let's start with this. Let's start with the elephant in the room, and we already know breaking news. Breaking news: Shaq Leonard decides to sign with Philadelphia. Yeah. So, as it's been reported by Cowboys Country, that maybe Shaq Leonard likes Philly more, or maybe Shaq Leonard is needed by them more. But the tug of war decision is in as of Monday, and the free agent linebacker has made his choice between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. So, hey, it would have been great. Okay, let's talk about it. It would have been great to have Shaq Leonard. We could have used him, but again, he feels that, he wants to make an impact. Yeah. And from what we saw on Sunday night, was Sunday afternoon, Yeah, Philadelphia needs some help. Give it up. I think Philadelphia needs them more than we do, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, Philadelphia needs them more than than we do. And I don't think it's been told that it wasn't a bidding war, but he just felt that he needs to go somewhere where he can make an impact like right now. I doubt if he won't play Sunday. I wouldn't do that to himself. He might want to stay on the sideline and watch this beat down that these Cowboys finna hand these Philly Sheagles. Okay, so yeah, but you made your choice, Shaq Leonard. So congratulations. Thank you for giving my guy EJ Speed more time at the linebacker position in Indianapolis. Big ups to EJ Speed. Yeah. So that's what's going on, man. And congratulations to him on that. Great, great, great. But this is not why I'm on here. I really want to get on here to share something with you guys that's with this race in this NFC East situation. And I know we're saying, beat if we beat Philly, that we can take the lead, or we can tie for the lead. We actually take the lead, if I'm not mistaken. So according to Blogging the Boys really broke it down and explained how this actually could work and what lies ahead when it comes to this game. So if we do beat Philly, it's told here the Cowboys would jump Philly for the division lead, but only because they would have a better division record at 4-1 versus that of the Eagles at 3-1. If the Cowboys 1 game at Washington and the Eagles 2 games against New York win their remaining divisional games, the Eagles would re-jump the Cowboys for the division lead. The Cowboys would be helpless as the Eagles finish off their schedule, which consists of, check this out, y'all, at Seattle. Now, I'm not going to put nothing past Seattle. Keep telling you, Seattle is really a good team. Seattle is they have to find their identity. So we could see Philly losing 3 games straight. 49ers, us, and Seahawks. But looking at this in this scenario, so their remaining games are with at Seattle Seahawks, New York Giants, then the Cardinals, and then they finish with the New York Giants. So yeah, this is as hard as Blogging the Boys say, but it says if the Cowboys were to win out and the Eagles drop their next 2 games, Philadelphia could still waltz through their final 4 games and win the division. Now check this out. The reason for this is that the Eagles hold the advantage in the tiebreaker scenario. Assuming the scenario we just mentioned, where both teams finish 14-3, because it's a possibility that this could happen. Both teams can fall to a 14-3 record, but there is a NFL tiebreaker procedure for the 2 teams within the same division as follow. Now, check this out. I'm going to give you a rundown. Like I say, this is courtesy of Blogging the Boys, and they really broke this down. So, number 1, head-to-head, best won-loss tie percentage in games between the clubs, push. We win 1, they win 1, so that's a push. 2, best won-loss tied percentage in games played within the division, push. Okay. 3, best won-loss tie percentage in common games, another push. Now here we go. Check this out. 4, best won-loss tied percentage in games played within the conference, Eagles win. 5, strength of victory in all games, Eagles win. Kind of reminds me of this college prediction stuff that it's a whole different story. I want to go there, but yeah, because of the strength of the victory in all games, Eagles will win. So you got to remember also. Now, let me say this: right now we're 5-3 because we lost 3 games to an NFC team. And just as of yesterday, the Eagles just lost one to the 49ers. So they're still ahead of us. Okay. So, you know, and so again, so we have to be careful what we ask for because basically right now, even if the Eagles drop their next 2 games, they'll then be 6-2 in the NFC and still would need another conference loss to tie the Cowboys in this tiebreaker category. So yeah, here's another note I want to share with you. Said if both teams finish at 13-4 and the Cowboys only remaining loss is to the Detroit Lions, none common opponent, then Cowboys would win the East based on tiebreaker category 3 win percentage in common game. So there's still a chance but again we look at the Eagles 4 remaining games, you know. But you never know. It depends on how the stars align and where the moon is located. But so yeah, with the win percentage in coming game. If they lose to any other team, they lose the tiebreaker either by conference opponent or strength victory. Yeah. So the Eagles win the strength of victory because they have beaten teams with better records. So yeah, that's where we are. That's what we got going on. So big shout out to Blogging the Boys for breaking that down for us and look like what happened. So we'll probably end up as the 5th seed. If we remain at the 5th seed, we'll go down to the NFC South, either play Atlanta or New Orleans. Okay, and that could be the case. Then we would be. Oh, so let me go back something real quick. Uh, Blogging the Boys also talked about if we come to terms with likely reality ahead of us and accept that the Cowboys are destined for the 5 seed and will be playing a wild card road game against the NFC, which I just said. Okay. Say assuming Dallas beat Atlanta or New Orleans, they would be in line to play the number 1 seed. So while we was actually pulling for 49ers, we should have been pulling for the Eagles. See how that worked? And I know we're all guilty. Yeah, 49ers beat the Eagles. Because the reason we're saying that is due to the fact that we would have been playing Eagles at home. But because where we are now, this would probably give the 49ers the number 1 spot. So we go on the road, win down in the South, then guess where we going? Yeah, back to whatever in San Francisco. But listen, and the people go, well, the only thing about Blogging Ball when they say that, well, you got to be careful because we have to go play something. I don't care. I really don't care. Like I say, line them up. That's what I say, line them up and go from there. So regardless, I don't want to duck and dodge anybody. But I'm not going to take a detour to have to play these guys and take a detour. I never was a big believer in that. I'm going to play and I'm going to keep playing until, we'll see what happens. We'll meet at the crossroads. But yeah, so this is what's going on, guys. I want to come on here and share that with you as far as how Blogging the Boys had broke it down. But this is what we're up against right now as far as the standings. And again, if everything there's a percentage that we could still win if we go down and beat Detroit, things like that. But also, I wanted to kind of talk about something that I've been noticing. I don't know if you guys see the Colin Cowherd, the Herd Show. And here lately, a lot of commentators have really kind of been, talking under their breath, basically giving kudos, giving big ups to Dak Prescott. Colin Cowherd said it several times. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but Dak is playing really great ball. He's a big hater of the Cowboys and Dak Prescott. But He had James Jones on his show. James Jones was a former player of Mike McCarthy, but he's also played with Aaron Rodgers. And Colin Cowherd had asked him about Mike McCarthy and his philosophy of the game and his theory of the game. And James Jones had said that what Dak is going through with Mike McCarthy is the same thing that he saw between Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. So that is why Aaron Rodgers said what he said about Dak. If you hadn't heard, he gave a big compliment to Dak, and he said he thinks Dak is one of the best players out there. And I'm thinking he's saying this because he sees the same chemistry that he had with Mike McCarthy. Okay, so he's seeing the same. He's seeing the same chemistry. He's seeing the same connection that Dak and Mike are developing as the season go on. And you notice right now, after this break that we had, this body we have, the game has changed. They have had a kumbaya, sit down around the table and talked about certain things, and got things back on track. And personally, I really think that Mike McCarthy was pretty much tightening the reins on Dak in the first half of the season, trying to keep him from throwing interceptions, in which it's understandable. But that was really handicapped or handcuffing Dak Prescott when you tell him, I need you to throw the ball here. I need you to throw the ball there. I need you to throw the ball here. And I think once the bye came around, it's just my opinion, I think Dak pretty much said, hey, I get it. I know what you want. Dak even said it in the interview himself. He said, I know what's going to come out of Mike's mouth before he even says it. That's how close they are on the same page when it comes to running this offense. And we've been seeing it. So James Jones said this to say that I see the same development between Dak and Mike as I saw with myself and Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. You see? So there's some good things going on. By now we've implemented Brandon Cook. I did a video saying, Brandon Cook, where are you? Why, I said Brandon Cook had one touchdown. I said I had CeeDee Lamb had one touchdown. I had the tight ends having one touchdown. That's where it was before. But after this bye, I can see the progress. I can see the production, the execution of the game. Now, let me say this here. People keep bringing up the fact that, well, you got all these under 500 teams. You got this team. You're playing this team. Let me tell you something. There's not a team out there that wouldn't mind having a few under 500 teams on their schedule. I don't think there's one team out there want to have, I want everybody over 600%. I want everybody up at least 800. I want to play. Come on now. You setting yourself up for failure. So say what you want, say what you may, but at the same time, these games have fine-tuned our players. The Seattle Seahawks game showed that. Defense didn't play their best game, but Dak was able to come in and carry the defense. And that was something that I had always had a problem with. I wanted to see this. I say, man, it's kind of hard for me to ride with this offense because I need to see the offense be complementary to the defense. But that's what we saw against Seattle. That's exactly what we saw. So, again, stop with all the who you're not playing or who you have played and things like that. Again, there is not an NFL team out there that wouldn't mind having a few under 500 teams on their schedule. Call it practice, call it a scrimmage. But again, that gives us more time to build this camaraderie. It gives us this much time to bond that much better, to execute these plays even better. So we'll take it. No one talked about Philly when they basically had a weak schedule last year. And what did they do? They got up there and choked. So Nobody's talking about that, but we understand because we are America's team. You understand? So I get it. I get it. But I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing with the organization, the team in general, the organization. We got we got Jimmy Johnson going into the Hall of Fame. I'm not the Hall of Fame, the Ring of Honor. He's already been there. Going into the Ring of Honor. Um, we got Deron Bland breaking records. We got Dak putting up big numbers. We got CD. Hey, listen, y'all smell that? Something's brewing, guys. Something's brewing. So all we can do is just sit back and support our home team like we've always done. Support our team. And let's watch the magic happen. So with that being said, that's all I got for you guys tonight, man. I just had to get on here and share this breakdown of the race in the NFC East. Big shout out to Blogging the Boys for breaking that down, because I tell you what, that really helped a lot, and I hope you guys get it. But again, thank you guys for stopping through, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Let's get ready for this Philadelphia Dallas Cowboys game. Like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen. Dallas Cowboys. Deuces.